Hi there everybody, Mars here, the golf professional at Southwick Park Golf Club. On a terrible wet windy day, there's no better place to be than our swing simulator room. So as it is a cold, wet, miserable, windy day, seems like the perfect time to show you how to operate the sim. It's relatively straightforward, but I'm just going to try and talk you through it from start to finish. So the entrance is via the spike spar, and it's going to be down this corridor. So just down the corridor, this leads to the bar, down there and left, so you can get drinks and snacks and anything you need. And this is the entrance to the swing sim. If you need the key, that'll be in the bar. And at the top of the stairs, there's the lights. Once you've got it up and running, you may want to dim the lights, that's up to you. And careful down these stairs. So you will find it like this, unused. This is my order. Don't know if it's the best order, but it's certainly my order, and it doesn't often fail me. There is this remote control. This remote control operates the projector. So turn that on first. Once you've hit the button to do that, you need to start the PC. The button is just at the top. So time for a little bit of patience as everything warms up. I think it's probably going to take me a couple of minutes from start to finish. This is the SkyTrack unit. You can turn this on now if you want to. This is obviously the important part of the operation. Just in here is a button that turns it on. You will see red lights and green lights. Ultimately, when everything's up and running, there'll be 3 green lights, and that'll be a little check to make sure everything's happened. So that started the screen up and the PC. So I'm going to choose this SkyTrack interface option. There is another SkyTrack tab here. This is for a driving range and like nearest the pin and longest drive competitions. I always choose this one. This is the one I prefer because I like the data from it. So I'm going to show you this one, double click. Like all computer-based systems, there is a little bit of setup here, but it's not going to take you too long. So it will show it's found the SkyTrack and you're going to connect. And you'll see that everything I do on here is obviously mirrored on the screen. It now says connected. I'm going to start the game. Start the golf simulator. We'll get rid of this. It goes on its own, but I'm just going to get rid of it. And this is the start of your screen. Now, you've got options. You can either have a driving range option or you can play courses. So let me show you that. I think it just takes a few minutes. You can see just while it's warming up, I have my custom fit unit here. So anyone wants custom fitting, please contact me. Try and resist the urge to fiddle with my stuff, but ultimately I don't really mind, as long as you don't take any of it home with you. Right, enter. And now it's where you have your choices. So let me just show you quickly how you could play a game. So it says local match. I click on there and it starts to give me options. Do I want to change the course? Yeah, come on, let's chase this. Wherever House on the Cliff sounds great. So I'm going to change that anyway. Here are all your choices. Let's just hit HB official. That'll give me some choices. So you can play anything from a par 3 course to Sawgrass or Augusta. So let's choose the Nomad. So when you click hover over course, it'll tell you whether it's a par 3 course, a par 18, a par 9, and how difficult it is and how fast the greens are. So this is a 4-star rated course, and it looks pretty nice. Obviously some sort of desert course, probably in Arizona or somewhere. Right, lots of options down here, and my advice to you, if you want to play with four players down here, do that. Allow yourself a fair bit of time, because obviously it's you've got to take it in turns to play. So the format can be changed from stroke play to Stableford. The course conditions can change, the course rules, and but really let's carry on to create match. And this is where you can add the 4 players in here, and you can also choose which tee you play off as well, which can be quite important to, if it's a really super long course and you're not necessarily a long hitter, choose one of the easier options. So let's choose the green tee in the middle here. My advice to you is to disable the putting. It normally comes disabled because it's best that you just play golf and don't try and do the putting. So the disabled putting will give you 2 putts from a certain distance and a 1 putt from something like 8 feet. It's a setting that you can play with. And this brings you up the course, okay? And you start playing like a normal round of golf, the furthest away plays first, all those sort of things. This is where you might want to dim the lights. You can see now that my 3 lights are on, crucially, and very importantly, this little red dot appears. Your ball needs to be pretty close to that. What I've found is you don't want to go too far ahead of it because it has to go through the camera trap in the unit. So keep it like that best you can, and we're off. I'm just going to show you another option. So let me come out of that. It's like if you want to escape, that will bring you out. I'm going to quit, take me out of this game. So training is something obviously I use all the time, and I choose the driving range. I'm just going to put this down for a sec and quickly hit a ball. You'll see the strike of the ball, and then at the end of the shot, oh, that's not bad for a 7-iron, is it? Come on, first shot of the day. And it gives you all this data, which I'm going to hit the enter button to freeze. So for you that like a good practice, there's some really important information around your game, and this is where you can really use this sim. Club head speed, ball speed, giving you a smash factor, the nearest to 1.5 that smash factor can be. That's how efficient you're swinging. It's got my swing path, which is in to out by 3 degrees. I can live with that. And that gives me a yardage. My advice to you is to, with your irons especially, ignore the overall distance. It adds on a little bit too much run. So just here, there's the carry numbers. And that can be really helpful doing your distance checking. So that's the swing in a nutshell. It's a comfortable place to be. 3 or 4 people, great, no problems. You can get drinks and snacks. My last little thing for you is a bit of troubleshooting. Like anything, every now and then it'll glitch up and may give you a little bit of a hard time. My advice is, first off, just turn the unit on and off in that little button in the side which I showed you at the start. Okay? And if it really gives you a hard time, then go turn it off and restart the thing. But I can be down here for hours and hours without it making any mistakes. So yeah, hope you all enjoy our sim room. And if you need a lesson, come and see me.